Welcome back to the After Credits scene. I'm Rodney with your forecast for WandaVision Episode 9. We've got some heavy storm clouds coming in as multiple fronts are going to converge on one another in this episode. I'm talking about Wanda, Agatha, Hayward, the twins, Darcy, Wu, Monica, Pietro, and both versions of Vision. This is going to be a rough one, so make sure you're settled in and be prepared for some damage because it's not likely, it's inevitable. 100% certainty here that we're not going to get one but two cameos in the finale. Now, unless Paul Bettany was trolling us and his rumor about an actor he's longed to work with was really himself as White Vision, I think we're going to get a Doctor Strange cameo and then one more cameo. Maybe it's our aerospace engineer, or maybe it's a new villain or a new hero instead. But I think the writers and the directors have pushed a lot of content into the finale showdown to make it really epic, and I don't think it's going to disappoint us. With regards to White Vision, I'm making a really bold prediction here that whenever he opens his mouth, it is not going to be Jarvis we hear, but Ultron. A leak several months ago showed us that James Spader was a voice talent on WandaVision, and that has since been removed from the internet, but I'm betting it was true. I also think plot-wise that aside from the color differences between White Vision and Vision, this voice change is going to be a really good differentiation between Vision, who we know is good, and White Vision, who we're unsure of. It's going to create some immediate tension and drama with the character and help us to question whether or not he's good or bad. Finally, we're going to get some clear skies over Agatha and Pietro. I'm banking hard here that Pietro is from the Fox universe in our reality, and this is evidence of the multiverse, and I think we're going to get some explanation to that. I also don't think that Agatha is the main villain. I think she's suspect. I think she's mischievous. I think she, to quote last episode, she's up to some shenanigans. But I think the reveal that Agatha is not the main villain is really going to pull us into this next forecast, which is some heavy, heavy blistering heat. Now, I'm talking about Mephisto. I know that a lot of people have been going through the rumor mill and thinking Chthon is going to show up, but I don't think that the writers and the directors put these references to demon spawn and other things in episode 6 and other places just to throw us off as red herrings. I also think that Chthon is such a big character, even though he's got a lot of ties to Wanda's origin, I think there's too much character there to not only fit in WandaVision in one episode, but also with the tone of WandaVision. It is very weird, but that character seems like it fits into Multiverse of Madness, and that also gives them more time to flesh out that character rather than throwing in somebody in addition to witches and White Vision and all these different things to suddenly say, oh, here's this weird godlike tentacled creature that we now have to explain in addition to this final showdown. If they do decide to put him in there, I think it'll be in Multiverse of Madness where they can spend some more time exploring that origin story, especially since we've already gotten an origin story on Wanda and it centers around her being potentially a mutant instead of this Chthon reference that may pop up later, but I don't think is going to fit into the finale here. After that, I want you guys to expect some flash flooding. I'm talking about tears because I don't think we make it out of this episode without a casualty of some kind. Now, given the nature of Wanda's hex, I believe either the twins or Vision survive, but not both. And if Mephisto does show up and is revealed as the big bad, you can wave bye-bye to the twins. If that happens, similar to the House of M comics run, this is only going to get worse for Wanda. After our flash flooding here, surprisingly, there's going to be a heavy, heavy drought. Before this is all said and done, we're not going to get all the answers we want. We know that Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are coming up as feature-length films, so don't expect to get every answer here. Maybe we get some more teasers in an after-credit scene. I'm also of the mind that with all the TV tropes that they've been doing, look at the titles of the shows on a very special episode, previously on. It would not surprise me if Marvel made a secret 10th episode called After Credits or something like that, The Stinger, something like that, and we get a full episode of setup. Or maybe a behind the scenes of WandaVision, but the behind the scenes is not us seeing how they filmed it, but actually seeing the things that we didn't see in the show that maybe Mephisto or someone else is doing. I would not put that past Marvel. It would be a really cool addition to the series. It would also add to that runtime that everybody is questioning whether or not we're getting a full 6 hours. That's one of my big predictions. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. We'll get an after credit scene. This will dovetail right into Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home. But if we do get that episode, you heard it here first, and I will definitely come back on here and tell everybody I told you so. What do you guys think is going to happen? There's a lot of things that could happen. We've had a really great season, and the build up to the finale is just amazing. Like our channel, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications so you'll be aware when we post new videos. Add your comments below. Go to our website and join the conversation there. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and join us on the conversation there if that's what you prefer. If you share a theory or an idea with us and we like it, we'll include it in one of our next videos and we'll even give you a shout out. Until next time, have fun with the finale.